the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we bring you live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a commanding 5-shot lead here as he has been spectacular thus far. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. And this ball not quite going to be a GIR. It'll come to rest on the fringe. Yes, smart play from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line. And this one goes down for a birdie. Back to the action here at the second. It's a par 3, demanding hole, Frank, isn't it?
Longest par 3 on the golf course. Slightly downhill, but you need every advantage here. It requires your best.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Now to the par 4 third. Picturesque and difficult hole, Frank.
It might be picturesque, but it's certainly not for the faint of heart. This is going to take your best swing.
Water all down the left side. Oh, that one's starting left, and it is not moving. And that will be in with the Gators as it is into this big circular lake. So the decision made to re-tee it, and now this will be the third shot here on this hole. Okay, this one going to stay in the field of play, and even better than that, it's in the fairway. Still not home yet, playing his fourth. About 17 feet on this putt. Much needed there as that's in for a double bogey. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots. This is a solid par 5 right here, the fourth hole at 561 yards. Plays a little bit longer because it is gently uphill. 2 good shots, though, and you'll have a chance for a birdie.
Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that greenside bunker, but that is very doable.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And that means he'll get it to 22 under par. Frank, now to the 5th. What's the strategy here at this shorter par 4?
Well, if you want to flex your muscles, Rich, take it over that left bunker. With a little trailing breeze, you might even get close to the green.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And he's got this ball on the flat part of the green, and this is about as straightforward as they come. He's just got to get it there.
Frank, talk to us about the 6th hole here at Bay Hill. Intimidating to look at as
I don't want to talk about it, Rich. I don't like the look of the hole. It's too tough. It intimidates everybody.
I can't imagine what players would be feeling walking up to this tee box.
Yeah, stand there. You'll find out.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. That's a good eagle putt there. Beautifully weighted, and just a short one left for birdie. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. That's going to move him to 24 under par. Moving on now, Frank, we're at the par 3 7th hole. What's the challenge here?
Really, the high ball hitters have an advantage here. Just try and carry it in the middle of the green.
You know, when the pros get up on a par 3 like this, they'll say very simply, this is a good par 3. And it is. Requires everything you have at 199 yards. Well-struck shot. That's all it's about. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. Out of the bunker to here. Now a 3rd. No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And fortunately, the lead still a comfortable one. A full 4 shots. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what do you see?
Another hole that suits the long header, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water.
Is starting up the right side. That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
118 left to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze. This is the sand wedge, coming in just a bit further left than he wanted.
Now that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10-feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
Birdie putt now moving to his right. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. Will certainly help the cause. It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter.
We close out the front 9 at Bay Hill with a 474-yard par 4. It's tough to make par from that fairway bunker on the left, so play accordingly. Green pushing this one a little to the right.
Yeah, it might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So from the rough, his second at 9. Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not going to be easy. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Oh, there's a good putt. Well done here at the 9th, as that will save par. And that's going to make this a 234 for the front side. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dog leg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Second shot now from right at 100 yards.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly to be much closer than that.
From about 8 feet. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that could make things a little more interesting as the lead's down to 3. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here.
Boy, tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
110 gets to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
Not that time. That's going to slip on by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And that lead going to drop to a single shot. Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
Frank, now we're at the 574-yard, par 5 12th. How critical are the par 5s if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par 4s are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par 5, you really got to take advantage of it.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Frank, the par 4 13th, relatively short, but not necessarily easy.
Yeah, stringent tee shot. A lot of people are tempted to take a bigger club off the tee. 300 yards runs out of the fairway, but really, what does that give you in? Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Golfers do so much work on starting the ball on line, and it's for this kind of putt, the straight, flat one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. That cushion's going to remain 2 shots. Well, as they say on tour, Bay Hill has a good set of par 3s. Here's the 14th. It's 215 yards. There are those bunkers left and long. Stay out of those, and you have a good chance to put 3 down on the card. That one safely on the putting surface. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Yeah, that's not too bad from that far back. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And the lead will remain 1. Now at the 15th, big dogleg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4. And this is looking really good.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
11 feet away. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And the lead will remain at 1 with 3 holes left to play. Is this a good risk-reward par 5?
It's more about the second shot here. It's probably the most demanding second shot on the golf course.
Frank, we know at Bay Hill, the finishing stretch allows a player to make some things happen. You can make up some ground. Par 5, 16th. How realistic is birdie or even eagle?
Well, this is where it all starts, and you're right on the money here, Rich. Good tee shot, you can be looking at 3 or 4. Bad tee shot, 6 or 7, and the round goes horribly wrong because you've got 17 and 18 to come.
Now a big spot here for something good. This is short second to the par 5. All right, never a doubt going for it in 2. And Frank safely aboard here at the 16th at Bay Hill.
Exactly, Rich. Not an overly long par 5, very scoreable, and that's what we expect.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. That could be an all-important one. It's now a 2-shot lead with 2 to go. Frank, deep into a round, par 3, 17, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
Okay, safely aboard. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And this will stay a two-shot lead with one hole to play. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill, the 18th.
Hole's got a little easier over the years with the new equipment. People getting it out there a little further, so you've got a shorter club in, but you've got to be wary of that run out on the right side.
Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. But all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Frank, this was a gritty, determined performance. Our featured golfer taking everybody's best shot and still walking away with a two-shot win.
Yeah, it looks sort of quite comprehensive, didn't it? But two shots when you think about it. When you look on the whole week in retrospect, it's not much to spare. But still, they got the job done and were by far the best player on the field.
Until next time for our...
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. Opening round here in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, along with the 4 majors, this one of the 5 most significant events in the world of golf. It's the Players' Championship. This, of course, always a who's who in the world of golf. Nearly all of the top 50 players are here. And Frank, we focus in on our featured golfer, the rookie, now one of the favorites this week after winning down at Bay Hill on Sunday.
And with the stadium closing hole, 16 the par 5 that's reachable, 17, of course, we all know how scary that shot is across the water, and then somehow having to drive the ball down 18 with the water on the left. It's called the Players for a reason, Rich, and some say it's the strongest field in golf.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par. A fine Thursday as we get rolling in this Players' Championship. The course in pristine condition. Frank, we hear so much about this golf course being one that favors accuracy over distance. Is that fair to say?
It is. Often we use the phrase, it favors no one. And I think that's the hardest part of the golf course. There's no stereotypical type winner here at TPC Sawgrass. It really is a good blend of just finding position on some holes. Then the longer hitters, well, they can take advantage. The new 12th hole, for example, the drivable par 4. There's some tweaks in the golf course, but still, they expose everybody long and short. And that's the beauty, and in some respect, the pain of this golf course. I dare say a touch too aggressive. Try to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. It is very ambitious. Look what's happened.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. Now to the par 3 third, 177 yards. Not overly difficult if you hit the proper shot off the tee, get it to the right quadrant on this green. Without question, you can walk out of here with a deuce, with a birdie. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Nicely done. Things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3.
Frank, how difficult is it to access the hole location if you miss the fairway here at 4?
Well, if you miss it left, I've got to say the lesser of two evils is to be in the bunker on the right.
That's going to be up the left-hand side.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So he should be able to get a full club on this, but the ball below his feet for his second. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his 4th to the par 4.
Now this putt from 23 feet.
No, the touch definitely eluding him on this hole. Time to move on to the next hole. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 5th.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, little left to right. Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
Working out of the rough now for his second at the par 4 5th.
Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Couldn't be too frisky, and that's not too bad. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 1 over. Another shortish par 4, the 393-yard par 4 6th. Frank, what's the challenge here?
Well, there's 2 bunkers down the left, but that's not really the problem. If you hug that left side, there's palm trees that come into play on that second shot.
Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, the 7th hole here at the TPC Sawgrass, vintage Pete Dye, isn't it?
It is. Anything other than straight. Confuses the player off the tee. But there's 3 pot bunkers down the right side. Just inside that last little pot bunker on the left of that. It's actually a pretty good line. Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Okay, on the green, but he's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. So this par 3 will get your attention, no question about it. 237 yards. It's the longest par 3 here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, it requires a solid strike with a middle to long iron, maybe even a fairway wood. This is a hard hole. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Now this Notah for birdie.
And a very straightforward look here, down the hill with no break.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. Closing out the front side with the par 5, 583-yard 9th. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but it requires accuracy and 2 enormous shots. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Be pleased with that one. On and two, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot. Oh, wonderful effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. That dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. This might turn out to be a bit of a break. That ball could have gone anywhere, but it ricochets into the bunker.
More evidence of the long bunker shot and exactly how difficult it is. So now, put that in the back of your mind. Grab that wedge out, chip it close, still make a par.
This is a 13-footer. Oh, and a shot in the arm there to start the second 9. That's in for par here at 10. And he'll stay at 2 under. Here we are at the 558-yard par 5 11. It is reachable in 2 with a long and accurate drive, but offers a lot of possibilities, including laying up to ensure a short approach on your 3rd. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Oh, I'll tell you what, that is some kind of round going on now. What a putt that was. It's an eagle, and his sensational play continues on this backside.
Here now, the 12th hole at the TPC Sawgrass. It's a 358-yard par 4, so short on the card, Frank, but obviously a challenge. What's the key here?
Once again, trying to find that right position on the fairway, and that's down the right side. Anything down the left, that mound is going to block your view.
Trying to keep the momentum going after the eagle, but that is not going to help. It's into the bunker. Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
He has a 12-footer here. Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll remain at 4 under. Hole number 13 here at Sawgrass. Tricky 181-yard par 3.
You don't have to hit directly at this flag. When that flag's at the back there, you can use the contours. When it's on the left, once again, you can use the ridge in the middle of the green. Matter of fact, one of the hardest hole locations is when it's in the front right, because that's when you have to be perfect.
Boy, took that one way upstairs, got a lot of air under it, and that allowed it to land softly. That's a nice shot. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich, and when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real bear.
This may be a touch right. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Well, it just comes up a little shy of the flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
Chance now for another birdie. Okay, good putt on a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 5 under. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute, seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it, well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's 2 little pot bunkers out on the right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
Frank, once again, precision is so important as we look at this second shot to the 15th.
Yeah, you're looking at the flag here. You're looking at birdie, but if you miss, the big bunker on the left will swallow it up, and there's 2 little pot bunkers on the right. Tough to get it up and down.
Feet away. Yeah, he would have liked that to fall, but he needed to gun it just a little more. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. We begin the final stretch here at TPC Sawgrass with the reachable 523-yard par 5 16th. More water, more bunkers, more trees, and a narrow approach. Just some of the challenges here. A good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home in 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank? Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
No problems there. That one in for a birdie. We are finally here at the famed island hole at TPC Sawgrass. 137 yards, par 3, the 17th hole. Club selection critical, and nerves of steel are required. Okay, didn't want to risk flying one back there and have it hop off the back of the green and into the water, so that'll leave an uphill putt coming up. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to one of the most spectacular finishing holes in golf. 462-yard par 4 18th at TPC Sawgrass. Water guarding the entire left side of the fairway. Mounds and trees lining the right, as picturesque and difficult as they come. All right, in the fairway. Freeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. This will be an opening round 67 on the scorecard. Well done. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots.